We often report on problems on the MBTA, but the transit system has made incredible strides.
And the New Yorker who came out of retirement to fix the T is getting rave reviews. In tonight's Question Everything, I hop on the train with Phillip Eng and ask, did you fix the T? It's just before 9 a.m. Temps are in the teens, and Phillip Eng is on the move. The MBTA general manager had already finished one meeting.
Hi, how are you, sir? Very nice to meet you.
Before we met up at the Chinatown T stop. And Eng was dressed to a T with a T tie.
Look at that.
He bought it at a transit convention in London from a woman who hand paints custom ties.
I gave her some information and she created these designs and I said, love it, I'll take it.
The tie was the first hint that the 64-year-old really loves his job. Eng takes the T to work every single day.
Do people ever come up to you on the train and give you grief?
I've had some where they share their thoughts with me, but that's fair, you know. People rely on transportation.
Yes, people rely on the T, and we know the T hasn't always been reliable. In the year prior to Eng's arrival in Boston in March of 2023, 75% of Orange Line trains arrived at their stop within 5 minutes of their scheduled time, 43% for the Red Line. But in the past year, it was 97% for the Orange Line, 86% for the Red Line.
Is this our train?
This is our train.
So how did the MBTA get to this place of actually being good? We decided to talk on a ride to Oak Grove in Malden.
After you, Dave?
Oh, you let me go first? Thank you.
We won't come across one slow zone the entire way. They're all gone.
Not only will you later see where we've got 55 miles an hour, but we have all new train cars.
Eng is married with 4 kids, but came out of retirement in 2022 because he missed fixing things.
And back in the day, my parents always got me these tin toys, you know, with spring loaded and spring action, and I would take them apart just to see, you know, how is that arm doing what it's doing? How is that wheel moving it along? And
shortly before Eng got here, the Orange Line was shut down for a month. I got to witness the intense work being done, and since then Eng has been aggressive, and passengers seem happy. The month he got here, 35% of T passengers surveyed said they were satisfied with the T. But last month, 67% of passengers said they were satisfied, the highest number in more than a decade.
There's a lot of money being spent on the T. Billions of dollars being spent on the T, sort of unprecedented. How long can that go on for?
spending can be better managed as we go forward. The spending does not have to be this level. Now, when we start to talk about future expansions and we start to talk about adding service areas we haven't covered before, that's a whole different topic.
But we're not.
He's always thinking about expansion and improvement. Always.
So even when you're on the T riding, you're still kind of working?
I am. Yeah, my colleagues know I'll send a photo of a coffee cup spill. I'll send a photo of something that needs attention.
And that has mattered to his legion of fans. Yes, an MBTA general manager with fans.
You're kind of a big deal online. I don't know if you know this, with your passengers. A couple of things I found. This was from Reddit. Someone writes, Phillip Eng deserves a statue. Someone writes, Eng for mayor. And then another person writes, this dude rocks.
They're passionate. They love their transit system. They know how important it is. I do see from time to time that my kids will point them out to me.
After about an hour, our round trip is over.
I think we've reached our destination.
SL4, SL5.
Thank you so much.
Still, we talk all the way out of the station, spilling the tea on all things tea. Next time, I'll wear a better tie.
And we probably
You have to get one that's hand-painted
Right.
from a woman in London.
So, did he fix the T? That question, it made
Yeah.
him smile, and he quickly started thanking his team. He didn't say yes, he did, but he also didn't say no, he didn't. He's definitely proud of the work that he's done so far. He says at 64 years old, he's staying put, has a lot to do.
Okay, so he's a diplomat.
Yes, he is.
He is a problem solver. And he's always thinking about expansion because he believes that is the future.
Yeah, he wants more commuter rail trains, more stops. He wants more frequent trips. He just wants a whole lot more. And you're thinking, well, we haven't been able to handle what we have, but he's looking towards the future and says, we need this if we want to have a state that really has transportation at its peak.
Well, clearly under him, things have changed.
All right, we'll be right back.